Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play the Kerbal Space Program. Mostly blind. I'm trying not to spoiler myself, which means, of course, we're going to make several mistakes and inefficiencies along the way. This episode might start off a little bit dull, actually, because what I'm going to do is mostly science a little bit, just farm a bit more. You can see I spent some science from last time. What I've actually gone and done is unlock the basic science branch so that we get the too hot thermometer. Also, batteries, the Staputnik, automated AI, so we don't need a person to run it. And this comms, which I haven't figured out. I don't understand the difference between this and the other communicator, which the other communicator seems to have higher bandwidth. They both have the same exact packet size and the same electric charge, but the other one seems to have better bandwidth. This one's more expensive. Like, I don't get the difference, but yes, that's what we're going to do. Very basic little science. Also, we're going to pick up some science that we happen to have lying around from, that we forgot to grab, with the material thingy. So let's go into the assembly bay over here. All right, we got a new fresh spacecraft. So we're going to go ahead and drop down a command pod and build just the basic little sciencey kind of thing. We're actually going to use the service bay as well. We're going to put down the science junior there, and I promise we'll remember to use it this time. Probably not. And we will put a goo inside. We do have to turn off the angle snapping, otherwise it goes the wrong way. I'm also going to put two thermometers in there. And the reason is you can get a thermometer reading above a biome as well as on the ground itself. So we're going to go ahead and slap that in. That should be good enough. So yeah, so this is like what I keep saying. We've got the Communitron 16 and the DTS M1. Communitron is actually lighter and cheaper. Has slightly less crash tolerance, but other than that has better bandwidth. Like there's clearly something I'm missing. But it's not clear. Maybe it does something else in addition to... I don't know, man. Communitron is currently smaller, although I think when it extends, it takes quite a bit of room. I'm very confuzzled. We're going to put a parachute on top. And we are going to go and give it just enough engines. Oh, we need some legs on there. We're going to give it just enough engines so that it can just do a little hop over to the grass. So we need a stack decoupler. We need, I don't know, we'll give it the 200 fuel tank, which will be plenty. And we need to make sure to give it the swivel liquid engine. Has quite a bit more thrust in atmosphere than the Terrier, and it can still steer, which is going to be plenty good. I don't even know if we need aerodynamic fins. I suppose we'll go ahead and do it. Maybe we'll just put down like a trio of winglets like that. This kind of feels awkward to use the basic fins. Just like this, just for a little bit of extra stability. There. Oh, here. Just for visual things, we'll align it with that capsule bit. Okay, so that'll be it. You know, basic sensor. So we're going to call this... I may have already had a name for it, but basic science hopper. We got the parachute. We got this. We got our science kit. Okay, good. So it's a little silly. I mean, you know, we've been playing all the space stuff. But we're going to do this. We're going to pick up a little bit of that. And then our goal is actually going to be to go, if we can pull it off, to go into high orbit at 250,000 meters. The only problem with it is it might require a lot of bits and pieces, and this station has a limited amount of stuff it can use. Anyway, let's turn on the SAS for initial stability. How come I've got these things now? And no contracts. Something's weird. Something's very weird. I don't understand. My money's like, how come I don't have any contracts? Let's just hop into the Space Center for a while. I'm going to leave that vehicle on the pad. Wouldn't they show up there? Hang on. I thought, didn't I take anything? Maybe not. I guess not. I don't know. But I don't even have any speed goals? That seems really bizarre. Yeah, the visual surveys of Kerbal, that involves flying to a spot. It's hard. Actually, this would be 3 places. Yeah, they all give science and some money, but give me a break. Fly by the moon. I should probably just take it so that it doesn't go away. I didn't load the right account, did I? No, I must have. Yes, I don't want to do any of this. Test the Spark liquid fuel engine. Test more engines. Tell you what, I'm going to take the Fly by the Moon mission. It expires now, but it doesn't actually have a time limit otherwise. Yeah, see, duration. This doesn't. So I don't think I can actually fail this. Okay, we want to go to the moon eventually, so we're going to grab that. These, I'm hoping they like refresh from time to time, because they're not particularly interesting to me. Okay, fly. I still don't know why there's no speed records. Maybe we hit all of them, all the speed, distance, and altitude records. They only give you a certain amount. It seems that's, I don't think that's right. Okay, SAS is on, full throttle is on. First flight, we're gonna try to just go over there to the beach. For the sake of argument, I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna go over there, and there we go. Plenty good. Let's kill this. Detach. Put out the parachute. And actually, I'm really concerned we're going to overshoot it. Whee! And land in the water. Although, hang on, we can already grab a temperature reading. Oh, we can turn off the SAS from above the beach. Why would we rotate that way? We must be getting a lot of air resistance from stuff. I think under 500 meters it would mostly fix itself. And we are going to land on the beach. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, also, I figured out something with the interface, I think, from the last time I recorded something. Which means I am much, much, much more comfortable of getting out, leaving EVA, because I figured out how to, like, get back and scoop these up from mission control now, which is really good. How come I've got these? Is it because of something I upgraded? It might be because of something I upgraded. Because I didn't have these before. I played with them in the test mode. They're awesome! Although we only have these two, which is interesting. So I guess you need to unlock more and more stuff to get more and more of them. Boom! Alright. Successful landing. So now we take the other temperature meter. Right over here. Excellent. Some more science. We are on the shore. Oh, I still need to do the materials from the launch pad. Because there's some free science there that I never picked up. We'll get the crew report from here. Excellent. Then we will EVA. So again, a little bit silly and a little bit weird. Oh, okay, we've already got the one for flying over the shore. I guess we'll technically store that data, not that there's much of it. We'll try to climb down. Hopefully we don't fall to our death. Oof. EVA report from down here. Okay, we've already picked up some sand from the shore. So now I can recover this vessel and feel pretty good about myself. So that's actually only going to recover Jeb himself, who's carrying science. Now, I can recover it from here, but I'd figured out I can go to the tracking station, track this object's being tracked, I can gain control of it again, or I can just recover it from here, because being landed on Kerbal, presumably, is good enough. So that'll give us 20 science, which is great. Let's go and let's do a quick launch. It's not going to be a real launch over here. We're going to go back to here. I guess I can go directly to the bay and then load it up. But yes, I'm happy with this launch. I'm just going to take a temperature reading from over here. And the materials bay, which I haven't done yet, from the launch pad. Extra science. Open this. We're going to take a temperature reading from, from the launch pad. I'm sure I've done goo here. But we'll do it again, because I'm going to be recycling this mission in a second anyway. We can get a scooch more science, which is fine. And then, it's a little nutty. But I can, let's lower this a lot. I can maybe take off from here, get a temperature from above. Oh, this counts as being above the shores, not above the thing. Okay. We're going to kill the engine, detach, release the, it's kind of awkward. Toggle off the SAS. We've got crew reports from here and everything. Yeah, it's all shore stuff, so that's fine. Sure, take it anyway. Okay, so we got that. Woof. We're gonna bomb the Kerbal Space Program buildings. And then we can do one from the runway as well. Get the temperature, and I think we have been missing the material stuff. Then we can go over to the grasslands and do it there. Sounds good. Didn't even manage to go straight up and straight down. We're slightly off to the side. Still, we're fine. A bit of some Z buffer issues over there. Or actually, that's the shadow bias. And boop, we're home. No reason to do any sort of EVA nonsense here. We've done all that. Let's just recover it directly. Get some more science. This might bring us over 90. Yeah. So we can actually unlock some more bits and pieces. Just out of curiosity, is there any chance we can unlock more sciencey stuff? Space exploration gives us the first level of ladders, a barometer, hitchhiker storage container. How do we store 4 Kerbals on orbit without any real provision to return? Who needed this mystery? Oh, we can stuff 4 crew in there. Interesting. Do we also use this for passenger transit? I don't know. Miniaturization. Get the smaller size bits and pieces. Unmanned. Oh, so it's another command module, like an unmanned command module thingy that provides SAS. Oh, that's an interesting question. Does this one provide SAS? It does not. The Steputnik does not provide SAS. But this one does. Okay, good to know. Of course, heavy rocketry is good. Propulsion systems. Actually, we can, I think, mostly live without this for now. These are very tiny little engines. Very minor little things. The fuel systems are good, though, because we will want the Rockomax big freaking tanks at some point. Although, I think until we get this advanced construction here, I might be wrong. Where's the Rockomax? Oh, the Rockomax adapters are over here, which we will want. But, you know, I'm really tempted to grab this for the barometer, because it will just make more science for us. Right? Let me look here. What does barometer? Atmospheric pressure scan. Per biome on the landed or in the water. Oh, right. We can do the water temperature as well. And flying low, flying high. Those are all global. The temperature, okay, if you're flying over something, you get the temperature scan. It's actually one of the rare things. The crew report and the EVA. EVA flying low. Yeah, that's right. You can sort of cheat that one. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. We're going to keep, like, harvesting some low-level science, which seems okay. So now we can go and modify our basic science doodad. I know, this is going to be the most boring episode ever. We're just sciencing all the time. So, okay, the pressure scan. Okay, it doesn't care about flying over a biome. Just on the ground, but also one time on a planet flying high as well. So, what we want to do. Well, I guess we just need to carry the one barometer. And we'll tuck it in there. Although, you know what? Let's go ahead and put in 2. We can always remove it later, but this way it allows the ability to take a surface scan at the same time. Do I want to make any other adjustments? I don't need to get antenna. Oh, we might be able to transmit those. Some of them, you need to bring them home, but I bet you the barometer you don't. Oh, they're really expensive too. Well, we're going to get them back though, so it's okay. Sure, probably. So let's do this. What I'll do is I'll take a scan. It'll just be like the last flight. I'm going to take a barometer scan from the launch pad. Actually, I guess we could do more than one. It's fine. What? Oh, is it facing the wrong way around? It is, because, hang on. Recover vessel. At least we should get all our money back. Right now, we still have a fair amount of money, although we're going to want to start upgrading stuff soon, and it's going to add up pretty fast. Most of the upgrades would bankrupt me right now. Okay. Come in here. Open this. No. That's going to be really a big pain in the ass. There we go. Deleted. Take this. Rotate around. Remove the snapping. For some reason, when you have snapping turned on, anything you try to put inside the service bay goes the wrong way around. There we go. I don't know if we have to close this or not. It feels like we probably should. Save again. I'm going to say, why can't I click on the barometer? Everything is fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh my god, I've been recording this episode at 30 FPS. I've been recording, that's what, 3 episodes today at 30 FPS. My bad, you guys. How come I can't orient this the way I'm looking to do? I'm feeling quite awkward here. Log pressure data. That's only 3.6 science. And then we'll take off. I'll leave these things on. We're going to take off and then immediately, like, abort. Detach. Log. Nope. There we go. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, we didn't kill anyone. We may have even preserved our data. Okay, note to self. Don't do this so close to the ground. Woo! Well, I did say this was going to be the most boring episode ever. I'm not sure that's entirely true anymore. Okay, so a little bit of ground didn't give us much. Recovery of vessels survived during a flight. Not much. We lost some money. But hey, we got those 2 bits. Okay, more science. Now, so if I go here, you'll see some extra little test things that I've been working with. Is the basic science hopper the one I was just working with? Yes. Boom. So now, unfortunately, we have to repeat a few of these things, like going to the beach. Full throttle. Which way is the beach? That way. Kill it. Detach it. Deploy the parachute right away. Hope it arrests our motion enough. Turn off the SAS. Deploy the legs. We are over the beach. Open this. And get a barometer data. 100 million pascals. It can't be right. Oh, right. Right. The, turn around. The barometer doesn't care about flying. It needed 1 flying bit. And after that, it's good enough. Dude. Yeah, okay. Now that the parachute is actually deployed. Thank you very much. So we are spending money on every one of these. And I suppose I could have saved money. I probably could have just did like a solid rocket booster. I bet you they'd be cheaper. But that's okay. Science is better than money. So all we're looking to do is land here. I have done all the temperature things here, right? The grassland is going to be a bigger thing once we get there. Let me go through all the bits and pieces. Oh, I still need to do the runway as well. It'd be nice if I could just copy this and put it on the runway. It would save me a lot of time and effort. But I don't think I can, because it's not a space plane. I assume... You know, I might be wrong about this. Are they used up? Do I need to? Keep data. I could okay, and we just confirmed, actually, if I look. That one had... Which one was it? Yeah, that one's not worth anything, so we can reset that. So I can reset, which is good. I can transmit it at 50. Why? Oh, because it's 12 MITs, and I don't have enough for that? Like, well, actually, I literally don't right now, because I don't have any transmission capabilities. We can keep that. So, All right, and I did do the temperature, yes. I got all the crew reports and everything, yeah. And the materials, we remember to do this. Yeah, so we'll squeeze a little more science out. Okay, so we spent a little bit of money for just a scooch of science, which isn't much. We'll recover this vessel. Before I forget, I'm going to go do the one at the runway again. So right over here. So, doesn't really matter which one I use. We'll do this, plus the Science Junior, plus, I guess we'll have to get a thermometer reading above the runway. Actually, no, because it just counts as the shores all the time. Or the Space Center. One or the other. There. That'll be plenty. And I'm pretty sure you can mount things on the side of the material thing and it doesn't screw it up. Like, you don't have to worry about the hatch being blocked or anything silly. Like that. Okay. Temperature readings. 2.4 science. Pressure data. 3.6 science. Materials bay. 7.5 science. God, so useful. Should have done that ages ago. And we've done all these crew reports and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Recover the vessel. Man, every time I get a new scientific instrument, I'm going to have to repeat a bunch of these things. It'd be nice if while you were flying, you could get like that checklist. Like you can go to the science screen, check the archives, and then see what we've done. Especially if you go to Kerbin itself, we get the biome report, and we can see what we have and what we don't have. Like, we landed on the highlands at some point. We did. Wow, we really have to go back. We have nothing for the grasslands either. So that's going to be right now what we're doing. We're going to try to fly over to the grasslands and land. And again, it's going to be a microscopically short flight, which means really our basic science hopper here is going to do too much. Yeah, you saw the 250K or bust, a little test thing that I'm dabbling with. That's going to be for a future bit. Right, okay. Get ready to launch. So we need a bit more distance for this, but not much. Guess we'll technically start the throttle at full. Launch, pull it back. Rotate that way just because it makes it a lot easier for me to aim. Tilt it down. About 45 degrees. And that should definitely be enough to get us where we're going. You go away. And we can start getting the braking effect of that. Once we're over the highlands, I can't remember, the barometer was just planet-wide, right? Yes, so I don't have to do a pressure scan everywhere. But I do want to do a temperature scan above the highlands, or above the grasslands. We better get there. I better not have deployed this too early. I should have just kept going. I mean, there's all this green. I didn't really have to be worried about overshooting it. Oh, for crying out loud. I done goofed, you guys. I done goofed. Oh. Did this count? Oh, turn off the SAS. There we go. That counted. Grasslands. Well, shit. All right. I mean, I guess it's grassy. Then what's that dark green stuff? Is that highlands? Oh, all right. So I'm thinking that's what it is. I mean, I did do that one EVA at the highlands before, so it must have been that. Okay, excellent. Oh, thank you very much. So this mistake was actually good. Well, what would have happened is I would have landed over there and be like, I'm in the highlands? Okay. Mystery goo. Grab that. Grab the materials. Grab the barometer. We'll grab another temperature. Oh, we've got that one already. It's this one here. Temperature from the ground. Excellent. Crew report. No, we've got that already. EVA. Boom. Store your data. Excellent. Climb down. Whee! Oof. Try not to get crushed. Plant flag. Yeah, we should do one of those. EVA reports. I don't know if you get anything for planting a flag. But, oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I can do it here. Guess just not while we're not moving. Or not while we're moving. I claim this grassland in the name of Kerbin. Of Curlington. I'm in the wrong game. Poop. I've loaded the wrong save. This is the one where it has no missions. Oh my god. That's exactly, I think. I don't know. I might be getting confused. You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll keep going with this version one way or another. Recover vessel. That's what's going on. This is the one where I didn't load up the campaigns properly. And now we've done that, we can do... No, not poop. Not poop. There you go. Recover the basic science hopper. Yeah. I think I'm in my wrong save. Well, I mean, this has been... It's fine, right? We got quite a bit of science. It meant that we missed out on some of those missions, those early missions in this save. And then I went and did the other one. We're never going to make any real progress. So... Curious. Actually, did I get credit for these? Maybe I got credit for some of these automatically. They're completed. They're not failed. They're not canceled. All right, whatever. I have to make sure to grab the right save. Okay, let's do one more flight out here. Maybe everything is fine. Let's do one more flight out here where we get to the Highlands. Hopefully there's enough juice in here. There should be. As long as I actually do a full burn, we should be more than fine to get there. And altogether, we're going to get plenty of science. All right. SAS. Full throttle. There's poop over there. Launch. Go up a little higher. And now let's drop to about 45 degrees. Nope, the other way. Fuck. This way. Oh, well, we're not getting anywhere now. Separate. It's literally complete, like, wasted flight. Turn off the SAS. You'll get fixed once we get to 500. Pretty sure we can get there, but this thing should get jerked around as we get close. I mean, I suppose I can manually do it. It's a good thing the cords don't get tangled. There we go. Well, that was interesting. Warp. Try to just arrest it right before we land here, just to make sure that the physics don't go terribly wonky on landing. Recover vessel. And you know what? Just to make sure, I'm going to give it a little bit more fuel, just to ensure that it can get there. Boom. Tilted the wrong way. Delete. This is way overkill. But hey, it's only money. Aerodynamics, basic fins. Here, we'll go with a 4 group. Like so. Alright, final launch of the video. SAS, full throttle, launch. There's the pod, so now we should just be able to angle downwards. There we go. Go full lateral motion. We're going to be well over. Excellent. Detach. Well over. So these will be highlands, apparently. And those, I guess, are the mountains when we're on the gray bits. All right, good to know. Turn off all the SAS. Try to orientate yourself relatively reasonable. I think because of the aerodynamics, though, and or the center of gravity, we're in a weird place. We can open this, and we need to get a temperature reading over the highlands. It's so hard to remember all the things. Log temperature. This is grasslands? What? So that's grassland and this is grassland. Oh, come on. Now I'm just getting annoyed. So are the highlands like in here, but maybe not on a peak? Maybe these are all highlands. They might not actually be a mountain. Well, this is a bit of a waste. We might be able to do one more experiment. Actually, have we done like in the air materials bay? No, 17.5. Okay, we probably have to do like upper atmosphere stuff too. And the goo, well, I'm sure the goo has been done. There, we can still get 0.4 science. Okay, well, we're going to wrap this episode up regardless. In the next episode, I'm going to take a look through our science checklist to see what we're missing. But I'm pretty sure what we're going to do, especially since we've actually accrued a fair bit of tech on these last couple of missions. Now, we did spend, like, what, 90 unlocking just more science options, as opposed to more make spaceship go options? Grasslands. Oh. Apparently I forgot to do a crew report from the ground. But everything else should be, like... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Everything else should be there. No. Yeah. And temperature, we did the temperature last time. Let's just make sure everything's in there. Yep. Okay. Recover. Yeah, so what we can do, now that we've got a couple of new scientific instruments, we can just go up high, right? I don't think we've done a... we got some extra science. There we go. Another 93, which is good. We can unlock something. I don't know what we would unlock, but we'll have to consider it. We can take temperature scans and atmospheric pressure scans very, very high up. In fact, we've got the dual instruments right there, so we can take one. We've got one flying low, which for the temperature it is biome sensitive, so we have to keep that in mind. But flying high, each one of them can do one on the entire planet. And even in low space orbit, we can do one. And high space orbit, we can do one. So I don't know if we can get the high space orbit yet. But we also get a lot more science when we do the difficult ones. So what I'm thinking is our next launch, we'll probably squeeze that in the next video, will be to go up to low space and do science scans. I wonder, can you atmospheric pressure checks in low space? I guess it's just going to register 0, but heck, that's science. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but we'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Bye-bye.